What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We talk to him for a minute. You take
take
it or
it.
you leave it, yeah. Hey, look. Either take it or you leave it. Been praying for a blessing, done my all to try to keep it. The image that you think of me go hard to supersede it. Quit flexing like it's nothing, knowing deep inside you need it. Ask me if it's good or bad, it all depends on what you feeding. We tired of being trampled on and tired of being cheated. Step up to the pulpit, hair braided, khakis creased it. But still I got the same faith as any other deacons. Pastor, he ain't never lied. Power lies in what you speaking. I'm good long as I'm living decent. Can't compete with the word I speak, cause I ain't tweaking. And the Lord keep me going, therefore no competing. That's till I'm completed. Yeah. Either take it or you leave it. You take it or you leave it. Either take it or you leave it. You take it or you leave it. Look, Nuriah NT. Yeah. The way you talking, you's an angry fellow. That's why I keep it solid, always gotta keep it mellow. Flow like green meadows, keep it going, on and on. And ain't no stopping till the precious Father call me home. Stay smooth like chrome, can't believe it that I'm in my zone. And you best believe it, I ain't never alone. Them Proverbs women keep it gutter, man, they keep it gone. Ain't messing with no joke. Man, what I'm talking about, look. Remember standing front the stove, Lord got me home. Got devils peeking around the corner, I'm on my toes. Gotta be in peace when I go, so I pray for my foes. And every time you hear my name, this is how it goes. Look, take it or you leave it. You take it or you leave it. Say you take it or you leave it. You take it or you leave it. Look, this how we coming at them like this, you heard?
Y'all come on in here. We're going to get started in just a minute.
Colder than the other side of the pillow. Yeah. Look, you couldn't tread 1,000 miles in my tennis shoes. I'm on the move while you talking what you finna do. Please excuse if my confidence offended you, but the spirit keep me floating like a swimming pool. I don't know what caused that devil to get into you, but everyone gon' answer for their choices like an interview. And every knee gon' bow, and that's a fact. But I'd rather stand tall than have these demons hold me back. It's a Christ-like track, so you know we run it back. And we gon' go on and rock it out like that.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to come in here for a few minutes, you feel what I'm saying? And talk about urgency. Urgency. Having a sense of urgency. Let's put it like this. Right now, I'm 30 years old. It's December right now. I turned 30 back in September. Dude, it seemed just like yesterday I graduated from high school. It seemed just like before that was like my first day of high school. You feel what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is this, man. Time is flying by so fast. Whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing that you ain't done fully because you were scared or whatever the case is, it's about that time to get it done. Stop fearing. Be wise, but don't think yourself into being just staying still and not moving. You feel what I'm saying? You always want to keep it moving, man. Stay focused on that goal. Keep pushing because time is flying, man. Like I said, I'm 30 years old. Within a blink of an eye, I'm going to be 40. 10 years can fly by. 10 years already flew by. You feel what I'm saying? I can think back. I remember when my parents were 30. You feel me? I remember when my grandparents was in their 50s. You see what I'm saying? Time is flying by so fast. You don't want to get stuck, man. You don't want to get left behind. Remember, all is vanity. All is vanity. At the end of the day, God put all this stuff here for us to be fruitful. God put the animals, fruits and vegetables, the trees, all of this stuff. God made that stuff for us to go out, conquer, create, be fruitful. Do you think God created animals for his own sake? No. He created us in his image. He breathed life into us. He gave a lot of us his spirit. So, with that being said, he put all these things on here so we can go out and have our way with them and use them for the best of our ability. You feel what I'm saying? Like a mule, a cow, a bull. There's so much you can do with these things. He put these things out here just for our pleasure. Like, God is so good because he could have just been like, serve me and that's it. Now, by all means, of course, you should serve him in all that you do. But he gave us a little, not only did he give us the cake of salvation, he put the icing on top, he put the cherry on top. Not only will I lead you and guide you, but I'll give you opportunities. I'll allow you to explore this world while you're here and live the best life that you can while you're here. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to go out and conquer the world, you can go out and conquer the world in the name of Jesus Christ. That mule or that bull, you can get meat from it. You can make clothes, leather jackets, sneakers. You can get milk from it. All these opportunities you can get from that one thing. All is vanity. You can't take it with you. So why not enjoy it? Once again, I'm not saying go out and knock people down, cut people's throats, all of this stuff, living a YOLO life just for the sake of enjoying life. No. But what I'm saying is you can't take this stuff with you. So why not go out with a bang? You feel me? Why not go all in on that thing that you do? If you're a carpenter, why not be the best carpenter ever? If you are a real estate investor, why not go to the next top route and be a developer? If you build houses, why not look a step further, think bigger? Why not build skyscrapers? You can do it. You just have to go through the due diligence and go through the trials and tribulations of it, but you can do it. But the point is, okay, if I want to be a doctor, I can be a doctor. I'm 30 years old. At 40 in 10 years, and shout out to R.C. Edson. R.C. Edson, if y'all want to look him up, I kind of got this from him a little bit, but it makes sense. So that's why I'm repeating it. But I'm going to give him his credit. R.C. Edson. R.C. last name Edson. He said, okay, if you want to be a doctor, let's just say I wanted to be a doctor. I can wake up at 40 and have my own medical office and be a practicing doctor. Or I can wake up at 40 wishing that I was a doctor. But I'm going to tell you this. Either way, I'm going to turn 40. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you want to do, I'm going to remind y'all one more time. Hold on. I got something for y'all. Remember this? Remember that? Write you out some goals, man. Write you out a 5-10 year goal or a plan. Think of where you want to be. If you want to be a doctor, I don't care if you're 40 years old. You can still be a doctor. I don't care if you're 50. If you put the due diligence and the hard work, and by the grace of God, by faith, you can be a doctor. And especially if you're young, especially if you're 20. I know y'all hear this a lot. Some people would, because they used to tell me, or even still tell me, man, if I knew what I knew now when I was your age, I would have been this, this, and that. That's the same way I am. I'm 30. It's just now starting to click. I don't know what it is. In the past 2 years or so, it seemed like I've learned more than I've learned in my entire life. It's so crazy. Man, when you 20 years old, man, let's just face it, a lot of y'all don't got really much responsibility. The average 20-year-old. You probably living at home, especially if you living at home. Go to college if that's for you. It's not always for you. Don't let people tell you, oh, you got to graduate. You got to go to college. You got to do this. If you go to college, let it be for something that's worth it. Lawyer, doctor. You see what I'm saying? Let it be something, teacher, accountant, stuff like that. Don't go to college for something that's just like, I wouldn't even go to college for business, to be honest, because you can learn business hands-on. You can go read some books and learn business. You can get a mentor and learn business for a fraction of the price. You see what I'm saying? Without the debt. Stack your bread. Have a sense of urgency, man. Life is going to pass you by and you're going to look back and 5, 10 years going to go by and you ain't got nowhere. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to live the end of your life with regret. You will fail. So even if you fall and fail, get back up and keep going because it's going to be worth it in the end. So don't let failure, discouraging thoughts and people, family talk you out of what you really want to do. If you're not happy at that job, I know it's easier said than done to just leave your job, but you gotta, because I'm in the process of doing this right now. You gotta put some time for yourself on what you gotta focus on, what you got going on. I'm doing it right now. I've been saying, speaking of sense of urgency, I'm preaching to myself right now. This YouTube thing, I've been saying I'm gonna do this for like a couple months. I'm just now getting started. That's not good. You don't want to be like that. I could have been a few months ahead right now. I could have been at 2K subscribers right now. But I waited 2 months before I did it. Now I'm at 50 subscribers. Slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? Gonna build up. But that's the whole point I'm making, man. When you have that thought, by all means, I'm not saying don't do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. But you can only study so much to where you start become hesitant. You know what I'm saying? You start becoming hesitant. Study and then just jump in it because most of the stuff you read, let's just be honest, a lot of that stuff you're not even going to know. It might not even be in a book. You might not even learn certain stuff unless you do it. Now, I'll give you a perfect example. I drive trucks. I told y'all that. When you go and take the CDL school, you in the classroom for a week, you're doing all this backing and all of the parallel parking a truck, or 18-wheeler. Now, in the real world, if I got a parallel park, I'm not going to park right there. I'm going to just keep it going and find another space. That's the stuff I'm saying. They don't teach you they'll teach you like the by the book basic stuff. But I said 90% of the job I learned behind the wheel as opposed to in school. And even while you in school, even while you studying, the stuff really might not even click until you get in the situation. Then it's going to click like, oh, I remember reading this. You see what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing I'm trying to get at y'all, man. If you got something you want to do, just do it, man. Just do it. 2025 can be your year to begin. It's not all going to happen, maybe. I mean, it could happen in 1 year. It depends on how diligent you are. and how hardworking you are. Shout out to RC Edson once again. Because he's not saying off the wall, out of the way stuff. He's saying stuff that your parents probably told you and it just slipped out of your mind. And, but it's starting to click for me. Anything that you do, anything, it's going to take some time to flourish. So don't let time be a deterrent. You feel me? You might be working a year, 2 years and feel like you're not getting nowhere. Like I said with the workout videos, you might be putting in the work and just feel like you're not getting nowhere. But best believe you are. As long as you're moving, you should be getting somewhere. Taking baby steps is better than standing still. You know what I'm saying? So keep moving. Keep doing what you do. And by all means, do it now. Get started now. Have faith. Have that confidence that we was talking about before. You can do this. You can definitely do this. Keep it pushing and don't worry, man. God is also going to lead and guide you if you put him first. And I'm talking to myself. I don't know who out there needed to hear this, but I'm just letting you know, man. Do what you've been thinking about doing for these past months, for these past years, and you just never do it. Get yourself out of that rut. Make your future self better. If you're married, get your family together. Your family can be set in the next 10 years. If you're not married, by the time you do get married, you can be already prepared for that spouse. You don't want to get married and be trying to figure things out. I mean, it can happen. I mean, I went that route, to be honest with you, man. I was young when I got married. I was 24 years old when I got married. I hadn't learned what it really means to be a man by that point. But by now, for sure, I know what a man is. I know what it what it takes to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. You always gonna learn, but don't be stagnant. Don't be just stuck in one place, not moving, man. Don't worry about the failure. Don't worry about all that. Just keep it moving and keep it pushing. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I hope this clicked. My voice is it's early in the morning. So forgive me if I sound dull, if I sound boring or something like that. Shout out to Impact Podcast. Check out Impact Podcast on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Check out Rockstone Church. Wednesday night Bible study, 7 p.m. We're in Stone Mountain, Georgia, 781 Main Street, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Church service on Sundays begins at 10:30. Be there or be square. Y'all have a good day.